Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It has been a long time since we've done a video, so we just said, let's do one.
Mm-hmm.
So
just because life. We've been busy parents of 12, doing all the things.
Quite a bit.
Of a dozen.
So yesterday was get ready for, this is Sunday in America, by the way.
Sunday in America.
Hello. Yesterday was plowing driveways and trying to clear this snow. We got dumped on with 8 inches of snow.
8 inches.
8 wet inches.
8 what?
Wet.
Oh, wet.
Wet snow.
I thought
Wet
you said
snow.
8 what? I was like, what?
8 what
What?
inches.
Yeah, and, okay, so I'm from California. Caleb's used to snow. My 4 boys and I were from California. I was born and raised in California, and so the part of California where I'm from is not very snowy. So when we have snow where we live, it is like epic excitement. Caleb was like...
It's like that. That's how Caleb was. It's like, I'm going to go lay down.
We're super fancy with our setup here. We have like a board laying on a planter.
Yeah. We need to be doing this a lot longer before we can afford a tripod.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, we were super excited for snow, and we got 8 inches, which was crazy cool.
Yeah. So the boys, we're still moving into this house. Believe it or not, we still have stuff packed up down in the shop because life has just been busy for us.
A little busy.
So we've got snow boots and snow pants packed up in the shop.
But yeah, not.
But that didn't
in
stop
the house.
us. Yeah.
It didn't stop us. The boys went out wearing their jeans, and we got as warm as we could. And man, they had a blast. As you may know, we have a giant hill at the front of our property. And they took full advantage of that hill on a couple sleds that we had accessible.
So to make that work, I tested it and ran down first. There's a small reel on that. But after we realized, okay, that works, but I still had to jump off, right?
Yeah.
As we get down to the bottom, if I wouldn't have thrown myself off the sled, I would have been in the pond.
Yeah.
So the boys, I told them, I was like, yes, you can do that only when I'm out here. So I was at the bottom, and I even had Jeremy behind me for complete redundancy. So the boys were sliding down, but the truth of the matter is no one even reached me. They either need some training on sledding or something because they bailed ship before me.
But if you weren't there, I guarantee.
Yeah, we would have had boys in the mud.
So Saturday night we went out, and the snow had started melting a little bit, and it was a good time. And we came back, and we couldn't make it up our hill last night, and so we decided, just to stay safe, that we would park our van at the bottom of the hill. And then this morning, we would just trek down to the van for church, and everything would be fine.
Yep. So this morning, while Tamara was getting the kids ready, I decided I'm going to see if I can get up here because I didn't want us to have to carry the car seat and all that down the hill.
Yeah.
So I got almost all the way up. This is our driveway. You can see there's a little over this white hump is a driveway. It comes to the front of our house. I got the van to about right there, right here. And it started sliding backwards. I was like, oh, this is great. So I had to back all the way back down the hill, and we ended up hiking down to the van before we could head to church this morning.
Which was interesting. I mean, he says it so nonchalantly, but like there were 14 of us, Caleb and I, each carrying a baby.
Yeah.
We were like going down this super steep hill in mud and snow.
I'm carrying Noah. You're carrying Evelyn. I got a diaper bag. All of it's falling off my shoulder.
Now our shoes are wet and our pants are wet, and we're getting in the van and it's muddy.
Wet but muddy.
But we made it work.
Yeah.
And we made it to church maybe only 5 minutes late.
I worried, so I cleared. So we live about a quarter mile off the road before our driveway at the white gate. Well, you can't see that. There's a white gate that even begins. So we're about a half mile from the road.
Yeah.
And I got all that cleared, but there's a couple spots where the sun didn't hit yesterday.
Right.
And those were kind of concerning to me. And they're not flat, right?
Nope.
They're sloped. So we got down that just fine. But getting back up it today after church I had to get a running start, and there was a little bit of spinning, turning the anti-lock, or not anti-lock brakes,
so
but
scary.
the skid protection on.
Traction control or whatever.
So, but we got there, and then we tried to make it. We got all the way up again, about to the spot I did this morning, and we spun out. And so I had to get a couple of the boys, the 4 older boys, out pushing it, and that got us. So we got up the hill.
We're learning how to live on a giant hill.
And tomorrow, you need to go about an hour away to orthodontic visits.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll check the weather tomorrow and make sure everything. I mean, the weather's fine, but it's just about, stuff thawing out and roads getting safe again.
Thing.
So
it's a thing.
This was our first snow experience here at this location. So
it was fun.
I'm gonna try to get some salt going forward to put on to spray off the back of the tractor, that kind of stuff, and maybe that'll help with some of these driveways. So.
Yeah, we had a few. Oh, and we built a snowman.
We did. It was an epic snowman, y'all.
An epic snowman.
Look at this footage here. So the snowman, we pushed it up with the tractor, like the base, and kind of built a base and kind of just freestyled it from there. I didn't know if we'd be able to get. We attempted to get like a torso on, and the first one cracked in half, and then finally we got that to stay, and then we found another little head for it.
Yeah, Caleb raked with his tractor. Caleb raked a bunch of snow into a giant pile, and the boys started shaping it, and then they ended up just using like a Lowe's bucket and some twigs and things, and it was so much fun.
It was fun. Good memories. Good memories.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did lose heat for a little bit.
Oh yeah. So midweek last week, our heat went out. I'm sitting here where I work from home. And I was sitting there like, man, it's getting kind of cold in here.
Really cold.
And then so I went and talked to you, and you're cold. And finally, I think we decided, let's try the dryer, because we have a gas dryer. I turned it on for about a minute or two, and it was ice cold. There was no temperature. So by then, I'm like, okay, something's wrong. So we had to call out the gas company, put in a work request. They came within an hour and a half. That was good.
Yeah.
Turned us back on. Had to relight pilot lights, all that stuff, because our water heater's on that. Our furnace is on that. Furnace was fine. It didn't need to be relit, but water heater did. And then I had just attached a new set of gas logs to our gas fireplace. And anyway, we got that working now.
Yeah.
But that was day one.
Yeah.
Day two, it happened.
Yeah, and the gas company said that that's a common thing around here during the that your gas, I don't know if it's the pipe or what it is.
While I was there, while he was here doing ours, he got 2 service calls for the exact same things. All the people in this area of Arkansas have a natural gas well underneath their house, and so they're getting free natural gas from the well company. And the trade-off is, though, it's unrefined. It's just pure natural gas. I'm not a scientist, but it has water in it. Whereas, by the time most people get it in the middle of the city, it's been refined and has all that taken out. Yep.
I didn't know that.
It has water vapor in it in its purest form, and that water vapor freezes, and that's exactly what keeps happening to us. So
Wow.
It froze on day 2. So after the gas guy came out, it happened again the next day. I was watching our fireplace, and it just goes, and the gas went off. So called, gas company back out. They turned it back on. They was extremely understanding. I can't believe his patience, But I was thinking, this can't keep happening. So I was pulling some of my buds at church, and long story short, we have insulation around it now. But before that, I have an electric heat tape wrapping it. It's freezing at our meter. Our gas meter is out in the woods. And it was freezing out there.
Meter freezing.
Yep.
Oh, okay, got it.
So anyway, I wrapped it in electrical heat tape and fiberglass, and then I put this tub over it and properly vented it and all that stuff. And so we've had heat ever since.
It's been amazing.
Yep.
We're getting very dark because it is getting late.
Yep. That keeps
Sorry,
happening to
we are
us.
not fancy with lights and things like that, but hopefully y'all are all right with our low-tech setup.
So what else happened this weekend?
What else happened?
It's been a lot of snowed in. We've been here at the house and getting projects done, playing games with the boys.
We played Catan.
Mm-hmm.
We played Catan. We loved. Okay, if you have played Catan, comment and tell me how much you love Catan. It's like a thing. I have gone my whole life without playing Catan until recently.
Yep, last year or so.
It is so fun.
Agreed.
And apparently, I just learned that there are other. We have, what is our Settlers? Settlers of Catan.
But there's expansion packs
There
and different things.
there are other other boards that you can use, and man, we got to try.
I grew up
those out.
playing Risk, but that's a really long game. This is like, kind of like Risk, but not.
Risk and Monopoly for me are like,
Oh, they're great.
I'm out.
All
I'm
right.
out.
Thumbs up if you're a Risk fan.
Thumbs down if you're
No,
I
don't
would
thumbs
say-
down. Don't thumbs down.
Oh yeah, don't thumbs down.
Comment Risk if you like Risk.
But I feel like Risk and Monopoly are grouped into the same category of like, this is going to take 4 weeks to play this game, and that's a no
Only
for me.
if you don't know how to monopolize everyone and get it done within an hour.
Okay,
But
that's a no. So yeah, go ahead and do something.
Tell us your favorite board game in the comments, and we'll tally them up.
All right,
See if it's Risk.
sounds great. Yeah, don't give us a thumbs down.
But like
'cause that would be
Risk and
sad.
Catan are right there. I love that.
Yeah.
Stratego.
Yeah.
Stratego's also good. But,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Those all sound like very boring 4-week games. To
well,
me.
you like Catan, so.
I do like Catan. You're right. You're right. So maybe I need to try Monopoly again.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway.
So we're in the middle. It's been an interesting holiday. We had Thanksgiving and Christmas in our kitchen remodel. And the thing, guys, we have everything torn apart. If you look hard enough, you can see some B-roll of different stuff, and you can kind of see what our kitchen looks like, and it's terrible. Terrible.
Not good.
We're down to subfloors, and we've got cabinet doors off, so all of our stuff is showing.
Yeah.
It's almost ready for the final demo, but I can't do that because we're also living in it. So we're waiting. Everything that we're going to replace it with is special order at Lowe's, so I can't just like go get all that at the moment. So
I was saying last night though, I'm kind of grateful that we've lived in our renovation status for a little while, because as we've lived in the demo, I've realized some like certain things that I want to change from my original renovation plan. I'm like, oh, actually, I want a cabinet here. Oh, actually, drawers would be nice. So if you've done demo before, you understand, like, it kind of opens your eyes to what you're missing and what you really need. So that's been nice.
Yeah, that's really cool. But anyway, this is, we're kind of getting to that point in the year where, Christmas is behind us, and I think it's time to start remodeling the kitchen very soon. So
we're excited.
Get ready to start. We'd be doing that this weekend, actually, if it wasn't snowing. There's some stuff I wanted to go look at, some showroom floors for ranges and things, but
all in all, we've had a great snow weekend. If you got snow this weekend, I'd love to know how many inches you got. It's been fun to hear in different places. We got 8 inches here. So how many inches of snow did you get? Apparently in Alaska.
Yeah.
Someone commented on one of our things and said, meanwhile in Alaska, and there was like no snow.
It's green grass. So I guess Arkansas has snow. And,
Yeah. So let's hear it.
Yep.
Hope y'all had a good weekend too.
I'm gonna show you real quick some of this view. What I keep looking back at. So there's our pond. This is what happens when you have kids. All the beautiful snow gets turned into lots of feet prints. But man, it's good. It's good though, isn't it? Tim?
Yeah, it is. It's so good.
But there's the pond. It's full, which is kind of cool, and you can see the wonderful plow jobs if you look at my driveway there. But it's you can probably hear our wind chimes too.
Yep, and the drops.
Yep.
The snow's melting from the roof behind us. So.
Anyway, dinner is ready. We need to pull it out of the oven. We just thought we'd hop on here real quick and talk through some of our weekend.
Yep.
Anything else we need to cover?
I think that's it. Sure hope you all had a good weekend and that you're doing well. We appreciate you being here.
Yep. Hope everyone's well, too. There's some funny viruses. So far, we're okay.
We're doing good.
No flus here.
Yeah. At least not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Maybe not even right now. Maybe tonight. We never know.
You never know.
Yep.
So,
but
anyway, stay healthy, stay safe. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. Yep.
See you soon.
Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.
No licking faces, Willow. We're making a giant snowman with a little help of Dad's tractor. First we pile it, then we shape it.
I don't know, where you at?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, like higher, right there.
He's wanting us to triangle it up?
Yeah.
Nice.
Go.
Nice.
Now shove it in.
I'm flipping.
Not bad, not bad.
It's not
That is how we do snowmen with the dust. We need eyeballs, guys.
Hold on to the rope! Somebody look, you cannot touch the ground.
All right, start right here. Start right here.
What?
Start right here.
On this side of you.
I know. Take off.
I'll do it. Alright, don't get in the car.
All right, go, Ermy.
My hands are freezing cold. What's this?
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
He's gonna hit that bump. He's gonna go so high.